Right. Oh, okay. Right, that's working. That's good. Oh, yeah. Don't worry too much about the camera glitching a little bit. It's because it's still freaking bright out here, and I can't do much about the light outside. I can only deal with the light on the inside. Right. I'm trying to decide. Do I want it to be? You know what? I'm going to keep the camera facing that way. But yeah, this glitch will sort itself out. It's just I can't do anything about it, unfortunately. Not without really messing around with the camera filters and then having to resort them later. So it's just like, ugh. I mean, there may be a thing I can set it. You know, I'm gonna look at that now, see if there is a setting I can use to. Things may go blank. Don't worry. Yeah, maybe let's have like a light correction or something. Let's just try this. Nope, that didn't do anything. No. No, that's not doing. Hey, thank you very much for the donation there, John Wilkinson. Thank you very, very much. I'll look at that in a bit. I'm just trying to sort out my camera. Oh, show webcam properties. Let's try this. This might go weird. No, it didn't like that. It did not like that. Okay. So I just have to leave it as it is. But anyway, okay. So I am playing Guild Wars 2 tonight. Starting a new character. I have played Guild Wars 2 before on stream. Specifically, it was with this character. But I found playing it a little bit on the difficult side. Now, that's not to do with the character class being bad or anything like that. That's just a me thing. But what I have found is I have found what's called low impact builds, which are very, in terms of like how many buttons and stuff I need to press, are surprisingly low. Now, they're never going to be absolute top tier DPS, you know, top of the charts and things like that, but they are pretty decent. I'm going to post in chat the one I'm going to be working towards. It's called the Condition or the Condi Mechanist build. Now, essentially, it's going to be this little character here, an Asura, who's basically like a sort of gnome-like character. Going to be an engineer, so I'll have like gadgets, turrets, and eventually I'm going to have my own mech working alongside me. And when I do that, I will be able to basically just be using all the passive abilities that come with the Mechanist class, and I can then just focus pretty much entirely on just my active things and where to position myself. I've tried a few of them out. They are actually pretty decent, but like I said, they're not going to be mega top tier, you know, ultra DPS builds. That's not what they're meant for. They are meant for ease of play and everything else. Also, I have been playing this game off stream, as you can see by, you can't quite see it because there's a couple behind, there's no character behind the, no, you can just see it there, behind the camera. I've been trying out different builds, different classes, anything else like that. So bear with me 1 second, I've got a very important phone call. I'll be right back. Right, that was embarrassing. Okay. Oh, well, it's 'cause I'm using a new, what do you call it? A new, right, anyway, so, new character that I'm building. It is I posted in the chat the build I'm aiming for. It's called a conditional mechanist, and essentially what they're going to be is, I'll just rip everything before the phone call. I'm going to repeat. Essentially, this is what they call a low impact build I'm aiming for. So there's going to be a lot of passive stuff in it. There's going to be how can I put this? It's not a powerful, mega powerful build. Like, I am not going to in any way be top tier DPS like if I was in a group or a raid or whatever like that. It's not going to be anything like that. This is a build where essentially I have to press only a few buttons to be effective once this is fully set up. It is, like I said, it's surprised me by how much actually these ones were. Like, this was the character I was previously playing before, but I was struggling a little bit with it because it's a little bit more evolved, but it does have a much higher DPS, whereas the one I'm going for is, like I say, it's more of a passive face build. And like I say, once I unlock the mech, which should be part of it, it will be a lot easier for me. So it's actually going to be something that's like so much easier compared to some of the other builds. Now, I've still got my original Ranger. She's my Omni character. Whenever I play an MMO that has multiple characters, I always have one character that I call my Omni character. They're the ones who collects everything. They get all the mounts, they get all the weapon skins, everything else like that. Whereas with this though, with Guild Wars, it's a lot of it is account based. So things that I have unlocked, with the exception of the story, that I have unlocked on this character, like the mounts, I can use basically from day one on this character once I get out of the tutorial zone. So if I unlock a skin or a recipe on one of the other characters, if this character has access to, say, cooking, I will be able to use it. If I find that you kind of have that approach to one of your STO characters, yes, the same thing. Like I said before, my Ragnar, my Trill character, he's my Omni character in Star Trek Online. In this, it is this character, Vexalius. Yes, sort of named after Laura Bailey's character from Critical Role. But this one, I couldn't decide which one to create because I noticed quite a lot of my characters are female. I don't mind about that, but a lot of the time when I can't decide, I just randomly flip a coin. It's like, right, heads are going to be female, males is going to be whatever, and then I just randomize the look of the character until I get one I just like the vibe of. So this is Mesetrea, who is basically she's going to be my engineer, mechanical type character. And now the way I'm going to be playing this is, because the way Guild Wars works is that there's two main ways you can play it, apart from the PvP like element, that's not something I'm really going to be dabbling into. But as you can see there, I've got like rank 3 for the World v World stuff and rank 1 for PvP, but for the achievements for the entire account I have almost 4,000. So yeah, I've been playing this quite passively. But with this, the way I'm going to be doing it is, sorry, 1 second, bit thirsty, because there's a lot to do in this. This is actually a character I can play off stream to help level them up, because the story, like the first chapter, is basically semi-unique depending upon your character class and your culture, which in my case will be Asura. But once you get past that, you then start to have like the main story, which you can then follow through and everything. And some of the things that you unlock on there, you unlock for the entire account. Like I was saying, for Vexalarius, I basically unlocked the flying mounts. That took me quite a while. It was a bit of a trek, but I had a couple of months where I just basically, 3 moments, I just sat down, followed the guide, and went all the way through it. And it was worth it. Some of the achievements and things in this are a bit of a slog, but I can kind of see now the logic behind why that is. Because once you get them, like I say, it unlocks for the entire account, like the legendaries. Those are things that are a frigging beast to get. You know, plus it's also a way to keep people, you know, like back in and playing the game and things like that. But like I say, this is going to be a slightly different kind of one, because normally I focus on what are called power builds, which is like, you know, like strength, things like this. This is going to be what's called a condi build, or a condition build, which has a focus on things like burning, stunning, basically bleeding effects. So while she won't be a huge amount of damage, there will be very useful, especially like in groups. And as time goes on, I will be, you know, leveling them up off stream as well. But I will keep the story for on stream. Now, the last thing I need to say is as well is, just for the sake of transparency, yes, I do have a guide that I am using to help direct me through the game, because there is a lot in this game to do. And to give you an idea, I'm just going to sort of get myself comfortable, and then I'm going to start up, and then once we get past the tutorial, I will show you how much there is in this game, and especially if you've got all the expansions and whatnot. So, right. Actually, the first thing I need to do is, first of all, I'm going to log in. So the only thing that's missing is because I want to create the character and get everything prepped as much as I could, apart from one thing I need to do. So this is where things start up, but what I'm going to do is... see, I can't go there. I can't go to level 2. Right, okay. So we have here, and let me just show you what we've got here. This is the tutorial area. Now, so you can't see the guide, but it is on my screen. But money, everything else like that you save is for the entire account. Crafting resources is for the entire account. It's, you know, you have like you have like shared inventory, which is where I put some like utility items which I have built up over the years. All these unlocked for the account. So you are playing both the account and the character. But for now, I am just gonna follow the plot. So as you can see, I've got the quest up here. I have pistols, everything else as well. All right. Yeah, this is where things get interesting. Right. So you've got the equipment, all the other equipment slots. You have the dies. There's a lot of dies to unlock. Mounts. So these are the mount types, and each one of the mount types have different skins. So I have, this is for like my, what do you call it? This is the, I forgot what they're called. Anyway, these are the sort of jackal types, or the raptors. You have the springers, the mantas. Each one of these has like a different purpose. Like this is like, you know, probably the first one you unlock is a decent all-rounder. This is basically a springer, very good at jumping up and down. Water. This is the jackal, which is good for, like, you know, in certain areas. There's the beetle, which is really, really fast. There's the this character, which is the warclaw, which is primarily used in PvP areas, but you can use it outside of that. This is one of the other ones I haven't unlocked yet. This is one of the flying types, and this is more of a, I suppose you could almost call this like a glider plus. Then there's this one, which is basically the sky scales, and then there's the sea turtles. There's also fishing involved in this as well. There's actual gliders, there's skiffs, there's novelties, there's the jade bot, which is an assistant you can get later, which is separate to the mech that I would eventually unlock. There's little miniatures, which are like little figurines that follow you around once they've... There we go, I've got quite a lot on there. There's also the mail carriers, doorways. Then you've got the fashion stuff, the different builds. This is not going to be important until that. Oh my god, there is a ridiculous amount of achievements in this game, like a staggering amount of achievements. I'm not even going to list through them. And then there's the masteries, which again are account based. So if you unlock it on one character, every other character from there on has access to it. And you can see I've got a few of them. Some of them I've not really bothered. Some of them I did skip ahead just to get particular things. But yeah, this is, like I say, this is pretty easy. Now, like I say, I do have a guide on as well, so I'm going to actually just turn that off for the moment.
You there. Get over here and fix this.
Right, here we go. This is my... Yeah, we start off this... shit's going down at the Asura... starting area. So see, this is her.
You there. Get over here and fix this.
Yeah, so talk to him. There's a catastrophic glitch in the golem control systems. Peacemakers, they're no help. See what I can do. Right, oh. And because I'm focused on pistols...
Impossible.
There you go. Right. Actually, no, I'm going to turn that on now, just to make it... there you go.
Never capitulate.
Actually, you know what? No, I'll change it. I'll turn it off for now. Right. So here we go. This is the person we need to speak to. Peacemaker Gezi.
It's pure chaos out here. Unacceptable. What's going on?
Just what it looks like. These golems have gone mad. Zoja suspects someone tampered with them. And by someone, she means the inquest.
Zoja's rarely wrong. Don't tell her I said rarely, by the way. If it is the inquest, she's...
Oh yes, David, there's a lot of voice acting in this, which is good. But obviously preset voices.
Spitting out these deranged golems. She claims she could feel them on the other side of the gate laughing at us.
Not for long. I'm going to help Zoja shut down the problem at its source. Thanks for the information.
Which is quite good in cutscene because it means your character actually speaks. Let's see, at the moment I've just got pistols. The way that skills work in this is determined by the weapon that you're using. So as you can see here, I have a fragmentation shot because I have a pistol equipped. You might have an engineer that has, like, say, a hammer. You might have a staff. There are certain weapons you are barred from using depending upon your class, but essentially you can almost decide what your character's skills are going to be like, depending upon what weapon you pick. And at a certain level, I think it's level 6, maybe level 7, something like that, you can have two weapon slots equipped. So you can basically switch between them. So you can have like a hand-to-hand build and or a long-range build, or whatever works for you. Some skills actually ping off of you having change into other weapons and stuff like that. There's an incredible amount of flexibility in this. And then once we get to I can't remember what level it is, I think it's level 31, then you can start doing like specializations and things like that. And there's a lot of customization, a lot. Even in the the way that your character might look as well. I'm going to zoom just a little bit so I can actually see what I'm doing. There you go. So I'll give again. Everyone around here is tiny as for kick. Yes. We're actually turning rooms. No, what knows where Asura's? Through the portal. Now, I personally prefer to play characters that have got ranged abilities, but I've definitely discovered the benefits of having both ranged hotbar and a melee hotbar. Ranged for obviously when they're ranged, but if anyone gets in close, you smack them up with your axe, or I think in this one it's going to be, I think it's a mace I unlock for mechanists. But ranged is good. I like ranged, even though I do keep getting smacked around a lot.
Did that scramble your brain
Melee ones tend to be, oops, fudge. Melee ones, yeah, I'm getting yeeted all over the place. Right, let's have a, there you go. Yeah, melee ones tend to be stronger, but you can keep away with ranged. Well, it says keep ranged, but they have ranged attacks. Plus, there's also some abilities which will basically reflect if you're shooting at them. So you.
Is that all you've got? I've made sturdier golems in my sleep.
Yeah, me running around. This is going to be a double pistol build, but with a melee backup. I think they go reasonably easy. That's your first boss, really, that you fight against. Nice and easy. Very nice.
Someone kills your masterpiece.
There you go. That was literally just a tutorial zone. Literally. Every, I think it's every culture, like humans, Norns, things like that, have a slightly different starting area, but eventually they all
Hey, it's
merge together.
I see you survived with your epidermis intact.
Of course. Takes more than a giant rampaging inquest golem to get the better of me.
Modest, too. Well, you've earned
These
it.
shields are basically like this game's version of gnomes or Lalafels if you play Final Fantasy.
For the assistance of an inventor with your talents, you should ask around. Make yourself invaluable.
Not a bad idea. Thanks.
There we go. So boom, I now hit level. Ooh. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to collect my weapon. I shall level up. Weapon 2 skill unlocked. So there you go. Let me just check something. Yep. So what I'm going to do is, like I say, is first of all, I am going to head over to here, because what I need to do is now is I need to start doing a little bit of leveling so that I can get noticed, so I can do the story. And as I said, the way this game works is you have your personal story, and there's also what's called open world. The open world stuff is pretty much what I'm doing right now. Wandering around doing quests, quest areas, or hearts as they're called, because there's like a little adventure heart. Right. Now, first thing I need to do is I'm going to very quickly. There you go. I'm going to keep that pistol for a reason, because this is a double pistol build. What I'm going to do first of all is I'm going to head to one of the hub areas, because this is one I have unlocked. I had the pass, as you can call it, the fast travel pass that brings me straight to here. Now this is a level 80 area. As long as I stay inside the city, I'm okay. I'm level 2 at the moment. If I step outside the city, something sneezes on me, I will die. And there's a lot here as well. This is like the central hub that there's quite a few of them scattered around. Each of them has like different vibes and things. So I got one of the expansions I got a few years back had the pass to this as one of the pre-order bonuses or something. So I unlocked it. I was like, you know what, this is great. So I leave it in the shared inventory slot, so every character now has access to this. Downside is, because it's a hub area, it's a little bit on the laggy side the first time I go there, because lots of people, as you will see. But I'm heading here because there's a bank here with some items in that I want to get. So this is the this is it. This is the Crystal Oasis. Yeah, this is where I'll come later once I hit level 80 and I can unlock my Jade Bot. But what I'm going to go for is there's a little person. Oh yeah, there's a crafting area up there as well, which basically gives out access to loads of crafting stuff. But the reason why I'm coming here is to get some stuff from my bank. So first things first is I'll get the harvesting items. There's a pistol. Unfortunately, I can't use that pistol until I get to level 80. So I'm going to keep that there. But what I do need to do is, let me just check something. How many bags have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 bag slots. Okay. So what I will do is I will take 1, 2, 3, 4 bag slots from there. And then I will put those on there. So you can see it automatically gives me much more. There are plenty of other bags, and you can get them as you go along, and like unlock different slots as blah 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 blah. But for now, that will do. And these are what are called the unbreakable picks, because the standard ones you can buy with currency, they do break after use. But these ones are, again, I got them as part of the thing, so I'm going to equip them now. And I've also got the little buffs stuff, so there's that. And yeah, that's basically what the main thing I came here for, was to pick that up. And I can go back to where I started. I'm coming over here and just have a look around. Like I said, crafting areas up there, and it's got all the crafting areas. So I said, this is like a nice little hub area. And then I'm going to speak to this dude. He will send me back to where I came from. So you're going to go return to my previous map. There you go, Mesetrea province. So you can see here we've got the hearts, which are like the tasks or quests, the waypoints, which are travel bits, the points of interest, which are points of interest, and the vistas, which are like viewing points, and the hero challenges. These are where you start to get your hero points from, and those are the items that basically allow you to level up your skills and abilities. as you complete each map, you get a reward for completing it, and sometimes it's just like a little fluff reward, but there's like a 30% chance of getting a lockbox key, which is, I mean, they're not mega great, but they're okay. Okay. And once you complete the world map, then you get something that's very, very useful for working on the legendaries. Now, I mentioned these before, but when I'm not doing the story stuff off stream, I can be doing this because it's a great way to level up my character, to get skill points, to get resources, and just to complete the map and things like that. So don't be too surprised if, like, say, if I log off one day on a Thursday and I'm on, like, say, level 25, then by the next time I'm playing it, I might be like level 35 because I've been playing it over the weekend. If I do that, it will only be like the map stuff rather than anything else, because there's a level scaling in a way effect. So you can't go into like a level 15 area to level 60 and, you know, just sneeze and everything dies in the immediate area. It's still risky, you're just like scaled down slightly proportionally. So it is still dangerous. You don't lose all your abilities, plus also, you know, it's encouraging you to help others, because if you're level 60 in a level 15 area and, you know, you just hit something, that's going to make it difficult for everyone else. So it's to sort of keep things reasonably, to a certain point, balanced. Once you hit the level 80 areas, however, everybody's treated the same. Before the leveling areas, like the basic world map, there is level scaling if you're at a higher area, but it does make the fights a little bit easier. Right, okay, so no, you can't see on here because of the thing I'm using, but I have a guide and it is basically telling me where to go. That's all it does. It doesn't tell me, you know, it doesn't automate anything. It's just literally go to this area next, go to that, which is, for someone like myself who has ADHD, is very good because it helps me to focus and I'm less likely to go off map, if that makes sense. Right, let's begin. Oh yeah, first things first. Here's my beetle. I have quite a few of the other ones, but my favourite is the sky scale, because this is basically a dragon. That's a baby dragon. So now there's a few bits in here where there's like jumping puzzles. I struggle with jumping puzzles quite a bit. However, with this, I do not, because I can fly. And I can attack. Stuff like that. So for the beetles are great if you want to go like really fast, and there's actually beetle racing in this game. I see someone there with like the jackal. If you need to do jumping stuff, there's like the bunny one just there. The mounts are great, but you don't need them. They're a bit of a trek to get to, but it's like a boom, you've done this, congratulations. Now the more utility they have, the harder they are to get, but once got, like I said before, it unlocks for the entire account, which is great. Now at the moment I think I had to level up to like where is it, like level where is it, the story. Right, here we go. This is the story, this is how things start off, and you've got like the Living World Season 2, Heart of Thorns. There's a lot of quests here, and each one of these quests here, that's more of an arc, that's not necessarily a quest. So each arc might have, I don't know, like say 3 or 4 quests within it, and then you've got the season. You know, each season has like, you know, like 5, 6, 7, 8 arcs within it and stuff like that. Like if you go down to like Visions of Eternity, was it Jantia Wilds? See, that's got 17 arcs in it, and each one of those arcs has like 3 or 4 quests. So there's a lot to do in this game, like a ridiculous amount. There's like achievements up to wazoo. This is a surprisingly big game in terms of what it does. Now, there you go. Now, another reason why you want to do these things is because, as you can see, I just got a big chunk of XP just for doing that. just for going to a point of interest. Oh, here we go. This is how quests generally work. You don't, with a few exceptions, you generally don't go and speak to someone. You just go to the area. Now, sometimes you do speak to them, but see here. There you go. Lots of shooting. Some of the quests are kill certain number of people. Others are like collect items. It's, I think probably my only biggest gripe about that system is they don't really make it clear without using like a, oh, there you go, see I've just got an achievement, a guide or anything, where the borders for the quests are. So if you do it in the wrong spot, you might not get credit for the quest. But it's easy enough to figure out because this will change. I think that's probably the something that they should add into the base game itself. It's just something to say like, this is the quest area. Right. Now, as you can see, I'm getting the items on the right there. So you can break them down. But you can see there, look, garnet pebble. I can just drop that. All materials now go into the crafting bag. The crafting ingredient bag. Here's the vistas. And a nice little look around. Some of these vistas are really freaking difficult to get to, but that's the point. There you go. It gives you a nice little tour there. Look around the area. There you go. See, boom, I am now level 3 just from doing this. And I've got, oh look, nice little bag there. Okay, there you go. So yeah, the personal story unlocks at level 10. So that's going to be my goal for the moment. It's just to get myself to level 10 and then the story starts. It's supposed to represent like you're just like a little, little nobody as it were. You're bimbling around, you're helping out the local people. Suddenly, people, they get your attention. All right, here we go. This is a good example. The quest here. This is what I have to do. The instructions of what I have to do to level it up. So I'll go over to this golem here, for example. There you go. Boom, there you go. Got a bit of progress. Once that progress bar is filled, see, sometimes you can do it by just being in. Doesn't mean much fun. Sometimes you can get progress by just being in the area. Well, it's been active in the area. So there's also world events and world bosses which will crop up occasionally as well. And again, as long as you just like contribute at least something towards the fight, you will get. See? Because I was contributing, boom. Look at that! I almost got an entire bar of XP just from doing that. Now there are advantages as well to doing the heart quests, as a lot of people call them. Is not only do you get experience, but each one you do that with will unlock a merchant. Like this particular person here, for example.
Do you work for me?
As you can see, what are you offering? So here, this is where I can sell my crap, and also they have a. You know what? I'm actually going to take 2 of those. It costs karma, which is basically quest rewards. And again, like your money, this is something that is shared across the entire account. So as you can see, I've got 1.2 million that I have built up. So what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to position myself here a little bit so you can see it a bit more. Now, because this is a Condi focused build, I am going to equip these. Boom. Which, fine, now go to equipment. Okay, go back to the equipment. There you go, you can see I have the harvesting items I've got here, which are great for resources. I have the pistols, I have my backpack, and I've now got these bits and pieces. As time goes on, obviously I'm going to get better and better gear.
You will never amount to anything more than an assistant.
Like with any MMO really. You can see people wandering around there. There you go. So this is the area. There's a yeah, another POI there.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Hinterlabs Plaza. We're gearing up for a golem battle.
Yeah, sometimes events happen at a when you're going past them in the world. Others occur, like the world boss fights would occur on a schedule, and there are ways you can keep track of that. There you go. See, I now have that unlocked. Now, for example, it's like, I don't want to go all the way up there just to get to that. There you go. I've just saved myself a lot of faffing around, basically. Things up there, it's like, there's a vista up there, which I want to see. Alright. Oh yeah, also there's crafting as well. Yes.
Another testament to my
See, I'm now level, and I'm up. There you go. See, banking. That's just like information there. I've now got a new skill, which is basically a lightning shot that bounces between multiple foes, blinding and confusing them, which is classified as a condition. Yep. So imagine like the Asurans are essentially like engineers, tinkerers, scientists, stuff like that. So, let's go with one of these just because. There you go. That's it. So we'll talk to you. There you go. Helping them. And let's speak to you as well. There you go. See? Speaking to certain quests. The game literally tells you what you have to do up there when you're doing it. Now obviously there are some methods which will be a lot easier, maybe a lot more efficient, get you more of a bonus compared to other things. But there you go, I'll just talk to you. So I'm doing this because I want to keep track of where I am so I don't lose my position. As you can see, just doing these basic ones and I'm almost already done. And this is going to be a tricky one because you look at this and you think, how am I supposed to get up there? Lucky enough, they've allowed for that. If I was struggling, I would just be like, you know what, screw this, I'm taking my mount. I'm just a little bit of an explorer. And I think, now that I found like a good build, I think what I really am enjoying about this is that it's surprisingly solo friendly, this game, but is it good fun to just randomly tag along when there's a group fighting a world boss. Plus something they've introduced recently for me, is the Wizard's Vault. This is like, you do these things, you do daily tasks, and you get you get these points, and those points get you astral rewards, and you can choose from there like an ascended weapon, which will cost 600. Yeah, got a few other bits and pieces there, or it might be a quest to get you a mount skin or something like that. There's quite a few of them. Here we go. That's something I have to be careful of is do that. At the moment, I say, because I am, I'm just a low-level scrub at the moment. I don't have that many utility skills, which are these ones over here. But yeah, as things go along, I will unlock more. I will unlock more. I will unlock more. So as you can see that there, boom. I've just got a heart. I've got 45 bronze coins and 90 karma. That means I can now have access to this merchant. See if they've got anything. Like here, for example. So, they have got condition damage. They've also got armor. I'm not going to worry too much about the armor right now because I will be leveling up. That it will be not worth me doing it. But for some people, it might be. If it was like a brand new account, it probably would be like, is it worth me doing that? It's entirely up to you. There are what's I'm looking for? There are. Oops, sorry, I got distracted there. There are like collections, so sometimes you want to get what they offer, but again, you decide what you want to build. You decide how you're going to do it. I'm doing it because I want to unlock the recipes and things like that. Again, it's showing you a preview of the area. I mean, how you see that from just where you're standing, but it's like pretty waterfalls. I'm not kidding when I say this game has probably the most inbuilt achievements I have seen in my life. Actually, you know what? Look, boom! I'm already like level 5, so you can get new profession skill unlocked. There you go. Right. So when I say there's a lot of achievements in this game, There's the daily one, there's the adventure stuff, there's the festivals, story journals. These are the... Yeah. Now, some of these give you rewards. Like, those are like the mastery points, which are like what you used to spend to get account unlocks and things like that. There's other ones. This is the story journal, there's the general, there's dungeons, World v World, Visions of Eternity, which is one of the expansions. All the different expansions. In fact, there's so many achievements, it's ridiculous. And once I hit level, once I get another 26 achievement points, I will unlock this account, this account reward, which will give me 2 laurels, which are used for very particular items, a gold coin, which is worth a fair bit, and a choice of bow skin, Spire Thunder, basically weapon skins, and they're quite nice little skins as well. Same for that. And once I get up to 5,000, I get 400 gems, which I can use to buy something in the premium currency store. There's an account bonus of magic find, karma, and XP bonus. Again, every character on the account will then get that, plus the gold, plus another. So there's a lot to do for the achievements. So there you go, Radiant Mantle skin. So much to do. It can be a little bit, I would say, if you've never played a game like this before, a little bit overwhelming at times. Like, really can be. It's... What's the word I'm looking for? I think I'm going this way. Like, it really can be... It's like staggering how much there is to do. Oh, yeah, I would have done this one. Right. Right, I've lost track. I think I've gone the wrong way. Yeah, I think I've gone the wrong way. 1 second. You know what, let's just fly up there, actually. Alright, so yeah. We're up there. Drop down there. Come down here. Up there you go. Yeah, I was going the wrong way. I got confused. It's like the gameplay itself is really simple. You've got, say, your weapon skills there, which again depend upon what weapon skills you have. You have your class utility skills, your mounts, other bits and pieces. There's that stuff like that. There you go. See someone zooming past on a road of people. Yeah, those things are ridiculously fast. Look at them. See that? Off they go. Off they go. I think to begin with, I'm not gonna use the mount until I get into a spot where I'm difficult. Right, here we go. There's another quest here. So here I need to activate the Stormcloud generators. Basically, I need to fight these Sparky boys and bring them to the tanks. So I need to find them first of all. Which is a downside of it being a busy area because lots of people are grabbing the creatures. But you know what? That's not a major problem. And I've done this quite a few times already on other characters, so I know the basic idea of what I need to do. Right, so see, I'm now sparking. What I need to do is go over to that, use that, and that's basically how I do it. There we go, and then I'll go over to here. Oh, that's a different one. There we go. We'll go to these tanks over here. There we go, nice and easy. And then just follow it along. That's it. Sometimes there'll be events which will contribute a lot better towards it. Again, that follow there. Let's check it. There we go. I'm now sparking again. So yeah, if you see me what appears to be clicking in an empty area of the screen, that's just me using my guide to. It's telling me what I need to do. That's that. I don't mind using that because I still have to do it. There's no automation. It's just literally telling me, go here, do this, do that. Now, I think if you're gonna use automation to play a game like this, why play the game in the first place? You know, telling you where you need to go, sure. I mean, I'd be a hypocrite if I said otherwise. But actually playing the game for you? Why do that? Why play a game in the first place? You know, I'll play a game to be entertained.
I agree. The way we squabble amongst ourselves.
Yeah, like I say, this is a downside to it being a semi-open area where everybody can join in, even at scaled down levels. It means that busy times, it can be busy. So, but you know, it's okay. It also means, you know, Because if someone was to come along and shoot like the creature I was fighting against, we'd both get credit for it. So it encourages you to help other people, including you can get like experience points. You can get all done. You get experience points and little rewards if you help to resurrect people and things like that, which is pretty good. So as you can see now, I'm not quite at the level where I can equip my other pistol yet. So it's like there you go. The pistol first of all give me these first 3 ones, and then later on level 6 I'll unlock that, then level 8 I'll unlock that one, and then 11, 15, 9. So basically as I level up I'll get more and more abilities, or access to more and more. So one downside to this method I'm using today is that I won't get pretty much a big chunk of my skills and abilities until I unlock Mechanist, which won't be until a lot later. So the build, my leveling build, is not going to be the same as my playing build, as my endgame build. Right, so I think I need to speak to him. Yeah, I'll speak to you. Yep. There you go. And then, alright, I need to go with this. I think the easiest way to do it, remember rightly, is this one. There you go. Just click on the distortions. Golem will help me, which is appropriate because this is what I'm going to have later. So I think what I'm going to focus on whilst I'm leveling will be things like turrets and stuff like that, because they will be very, very useful. And also then sort of from a, shall we say, from a RP point of view, boom, there you go, I've got unlocked a heart. And if you right click on it, you'll make you get the rewards. There you go. Right, so I'm now level 6, which means I will now have, I'm going to have the rifle. But what I am going to do is I'm going to equip my original pistol in the offhand, and that gets me those ones. Oh. Let's see what I've unlocked here. See there, for example, healing power, condition damage. I don't know too much about those. That's fine. And you know what? That's alright, we're good there. There is a bit of a whole, the whole proverbial, what's the word I'm looking for? Inventory management at lower levels, but that's the same for any RPG I've noticed. Right, this is interesting that I've not really seen that happen that much in many games. You can play underwater. And your build is slightly different underwater. Right. This is how to learn dodging. Right. Learn how to dodge. Now, I have set mine up so that my dodge key is Q. So I can just go to it and go Q. Like that. Boom. There you go. And I dodge through the electrical bits and pieces right there. And that gets me something else. So I can then line up and whee, there we go. Dodged it. Right. Now here I have to attend the coloured key. Alright, I'm trying to remember how to do this. There's a particular... Sometimes there's an event that kicks off around here as well. So what I'm going to do is...
My ears, how are
yeah. Okay, so the event's not on at the moment. But there is a thing I can do. So there you go, there's an ooze. There you go. And I have looting enemies achievement done. So I'm going to follow this around because this is the easiest way for me to do it. There we go. And a little one over here as well. Yeah, defeating enemies, another mini achievement. just going to go around here and just keep doing this. Hopefully the event will start soon. There we go. And then let's go back up here. Do it again. See, I'm half done with the quest / heart already. I think what I will do is I will do the. Oh, there you go. See, the event's already starting off already. You can just kind of see it on the minimap there. There you go. This is like the nearest event. So what I'll do is just go over here. What's that? Elixir. Yeah, just close. Itchy nose. Wow. Some of the noises these things make are brutal. I do like some of the ranged weapons in this. Like, some of them are pretty brutal, but I can definitely see the appeal of why some people play melee, because you can do some pretty brutal attacks in melee. Oof, there you go. See, I'm now level 7. Bosh. There we go. See, down to skill 2. If this is unlocked, technically I've already done it, but you know, this is what's upcoming. Level 10. And level 10 is when things get good. So I'm like 3 levels away from doing this already, which is great. So there's the heart. Also like to have a look to see what's available. Oops.
Excelsior.
And there. Right there, for example. Oh, look, a rifle. But I'm going with pistols with this build. So the rifle takes 2 handguns. This pistol is double-handed. So do I need those? No, I'm good. I'm good for now. Yeah, what I'll probably do is I will finish the first map and then I'll continue with the story. That way I won't lose track of where I'm up to and things like that. But any other maps I will do either as I'm playing the game or if I need to level, things like that. Yeah, well. Okay. So here we go. We come for our first hero point thing here. And right, so essentially what I have to do is just have a little poke around here. Deal with these little shits. Oh, that was brutal. So yeah, the hero points are basically what you use to level up your heroic skills, as you would imagine with a name like that. So it's like, okay. Now, some of these can be a bit difficult if you're not used to it, but once you sort of get an idea of like what they're going to be like, there we go. I have 1 out of, what's that, 1 out of 8 for this map. There we go, nice and easy. And these, like, the Inquest, they're like these little gits that are like the opposite of what the organisation I'm working for. Like the evil versions, I suppose you could say. Okay. So you can see, I'm not doing a huge amount of damage, but as things go on, as I unlock other skills, it's going to be, I mean, pretty much what I'm doing here. So that this person is attacking, so there you go, I will help them. I get credit for it, so do they. So it encourages you, and in fact not only encourages you, but it rewards you for helping other people. Like, you don't even have to join up to be in a group fight. You could just be in the area. But there are advantages to being in a group. Like, I think you get like a little bit XP, and I think like certain conditions and abilities work better if you are in someone else's group and things like that. But essentially, you can just play the game by wandering around. Well, so this person here's a necromancer, so that they've got like all their undead thingies that they can summon and things like that. Which is another build I'm trying out at the moment on one of my other characters, like Necromancer one, pet build, pretty good. Does have the major flaw that if something wipes out your entire squad, your undead boys, then yeah, you have to resummon them, which can cause you problems. So there's strengths and weaknesses to every character class and role and everything, and stuff like that. As with any decent MMO. Yep, boom, there you go. I'm getting close to level 8. So yeah, lots of items here. You know what? Look, the chest. Let's go with, I think I'm the light armor, if I remember correctly. So that's, yeah. Oh, sorry, medium armor. So I'm a medium armor class. So that would be these ones, I think. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so I can equip those. Yep, I can equip those. Oh yeah, and there's a quite a should we say fashion game as well, in that some of the outfits I have seen people dress up as have been really, really good. Yeah, boom, I'm now level 8. I now have this one here. Oops, see, what's this one? I have, ooh, yeah, this is the underwater stuff. The harpoon gun and the aqua breather. Essentially, this is what technically allows me to fight underwater. There you go. And that's, let's say, your underwater build is slightly different to your above ground build. Not by a huge amount, but it's all depends on what you've got. So this, for example, is glue shot. Coat the target area with a glue puddle that immobilizes foes on impact. There you go. So basically it slows them down or even stops them. There you go. I've got another loot chest there. I use that one and it gets me, I think I've already got those ones, but I like to double check. Yeah, it's exactly the same as what I've got. And then yeah, this was so worth spending that time getting the getting them right. Ooh. Oh, resources like this instanced. So if you see someone grabbing some ore over here, it's not going to affect you. As you see, I get copper ore. There you go. So I've got, what, 5 copper ore from one thing from that, and I get experience. Not a huge amount, but it's like, see that, 11 XP just for doing that. There you go. Gosh. As I say, you get experience doing a lot of things with this. But I'm going to try and speed things up just a smidgen. So, like I say, by the time I've done the first map, I should be level 10, or probably even higher. Now, you can do the story stuff whenever you want, because it's always like scaled, as I said before. So it's, if you're struggling, just go and do a bit of the old what do you call it? Map completion, and that will help you. Oops, let's get it. Goes hay fever. Also, I shaved earlier, and it's like shaving hairs went right up my nose. Right, stuff like, yeah, for example, so what have I got? I've got a shield. I don't use a shield. Now, you know what? What I can do is, using this item, I can just break that item down. There you go. Oh, now see, that's 18, but it does have +3 vitality to it. So I can equip that. Can't do anything with that. Let's get rid of these stuff I don't want. Bosh, there you go. Done. Alright. Well, I say, this is actually, it's one of those games that I'm actually quite surprised by how, how much, in fact, practically like so much, if not everything, is your account. Like, it almost like encourages you to create disposable characters sometimes. Not always. There you go, see that there. Oh, there you go, see lots of people coming on here. Go. Oh, see, oh, there's an event going on, as you can see, so I'll take a little diversion. And as long as you take part in the event and you what's the word? If you like contribute, you will get credit for the event, even if you only do like a little contribution. Plus, like I say, you know, if somebody drops, heal them. I'll also do the same for you. Sometimes when someone drops, you must have like a little, because there's like certain achievements and other things that are actually linked to people being resurrected. Like, you resurrect 100 people, you get an achievement, stuff like that. Oh, there's a veteran there. Out of range, just about. No. See, even though they started the mission, I helped. I got credit for it. I don't think I've got to be careful this now. This is the area I need to stay around in because I need to make. Oh, you little shit! Some little fecker shot me. Who shot me? Oh, there's those little shits over there. Right. Okay. So yeah, once I get to the area when the level when I can have a mech. There you go. I've got a gold rating in that one. Right. So collect data crystals as well. There we go. Data crystals. Let's collect some of those. Oh, there's another event there. There we go. Sometimes the events are triggered off randomly. Sometimes they're done if someone does a different quest. Sometimes it's because it's timed. Other times it's just you know, whatever. Yeah. So yeah, just got an achievement there. Yeah, everybody wins. Now I think there's a thing I can hand in these. Excuse me, these data crystals. But I can never remember where I have to hand these things in, so I like seeing if someone's gonna. No, that doesn't count. Oh, there you go. But sometimes you get people just like literally just like do flyby assistance, which is great. Also, I think that's something that more games should do as well. Is like actively not only encourage but reward players for actually helping others. Like you don't even have to group up. You can just run alongside the other players and just help them.
Purge these golems from our world. I will not tolerate
Oh.
such evil in my presence.
See, all that sounds starting off. Yep, another event starting off there. Okay. Boom, there we go. See, we all work together. We all did the event. All good.
As I expected, we did it.
That's it. Get these ones. They run out after a while. But I've got the permanent ones, so I'm getting close to. Oh, there we go. There's a little shit up there. So your one attack is your auto attack, basically. So I can just. You see, I don't even have to worry about keep pressing the one. So again, technically, all I have to worry about is basically 4 button presses once this build's fully sorted out. Which, like I say, it's a low impact build for a reason. And there'll be a lot of passives for in this one. In fact, the vast majority of it will be passive related, but. Oh, yeah. There you go. Oh, no, he's stuck in the wall. Okay. So I've got 1, maybe 2 more to go, but that's alright. Because. Oh, there we go. Alright. Oh, there's no one over there. Where's he gone? Where's he gone? Little shit.
Accelerating.
Don't get this. Oh, that's what's getting me. There's right. There's like sort of attack vents, basically. I don't know what was getting me. There you go. Boom. There you go. There's no one done. So I can move on to the next area. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I'll do it. It's hard to be through that. I didn't realise that's what was getting me. Alright. I can now move on to the next area. And like I say, I'm at 36% of the map done already. So I can keep track of things. Also, to make it a little bit easier for me in the story, I'm going to wait until I've finished this first map before I then proceed onto the story section. Also, it's a good way of sort of showing people, you know, what the beginning stuff's like. But you know what? This is why I have this. I've got to speed things. Oh yeah, by the way, I've got my dragon can pass fireballs, which is really freaking helpful. Like, you know what? I'll grab a sapling there for a bit of wood. I also get stuff like that. Nice and easy. So this one's a little bit more. Oh no, sometimes he's just out of range. There you go. Oh yeah, he's technically turned invisible. Right. So let's do. Oh yeah. Provoke a captivated squid. Yeah, easy enough to do. Obviously, I do want to make sure I keep my items leveled in some form or another. Right.
Hey, you smell something?
There you go. Yeah, the squid are basically like Skaven. The more of them there are, the more intelligent they become. And they're not bad, they're just... You know, this guy did really... Oh, some of them are bad, some of them not. Yeah, do that one, speak to you.
How'd that feel? Excruciating?
Alright. Oh, and I'm being attacked by two of them. Gits.
Armor enhanced.
Alright. To you. Test your intelligence. Yep, let's skip through those. So I'm not, No, okay. That works out. There's one over there. Let's do you as well. Alright, same for that one. Again, very quick, easy to do. I'm going to spam these ones essentially. There you go, I'm almost done with this quest already. Sorry, it's quest heart. I will be using the term quest and quest heart quite interchangeably.
Attack! Yes! Stop!
Right, can I anger you? Let's find out. Oh, yes I can. There you go. Yep, just answer. Just kept spamming it. You get some of the POIs, like to unlock them, you need to be really exact where you stand, like ridiculously exact where you stand. But that's kind of the point. Some of them are a little bit more challenging compared to others. I don't think there's base standing there. Skip it. Ooh, itchy nose. Taking.
Another testament to my
There you go.
greatness.
I am now level 10, so obviously I can now go and do the story if I want to. Time to win a SNAF prize, which is basically most prestigious title an inventor can earn. So where are you? Basically, it's like, come do your story. It's like we've heard about your achievements. We want to invite you to do this quest. Blah blah blah. And this is when just your personal story kicks off, which will then lead into the main story. Quite good like that. Alright. It's like I said, I'm going to sort of not spam it, but speed through it a little bit. Like, I'm not going to too much about the collecting items just yet. I'm more focused on, say, for this one, for this session, I'm going to be focusing on just getting them to the end of the map, then starting the story. But sometimes you might want to do them anyway because you get extra, say, the hero points. Actually, speaking of, now it's level 11. Sorry, I unlocked the hero point stuff. Yeah. So you might want to do the maps anyway, but it's, at the very least, just do like the hero point stuff. Like, here's all the craft, like the beginner's crafting areas. I've unlocked the ability to have 4 crafting professions on each character. So what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to go with, I think it's leather and huntsman, because that gives me allows me to build the armor and the weapons I want to build. Plus then artificer, because I'm an engineer, artificer sounds good, and cook because it allows me to get food. What I'm going to very quickly going to do is I'm going to go and blow my nose because my nose is itching like heck. I'll be right back. There we go. So yeah, I mean, like I say, this is definitely, like I say, one of those games that it did take me personally a while to come to grips with, but once I did, and now granted I've been playing it on and off for a few years because I like the basics of it, but once I started to get to a certain point, especially on other character classes apart from my ranger, I started to find the game difficult. Now, I thought that was a point to an issue with the game. It kind of was, but I didn't realise there were the low impact builds. I was trying to always just go for like the high impact, the very powerful like DPS focused builds and things like that. But in the last couple of weeks or so, I have discovered, like I said, the low impact builds. The ones which don't require a huge... Actually, you know what? I'm going to unlock my crafting here whilst I'm here. So we've got leather worker. Yep, I'll unlock that. There you go. I'll unlock... I don't want tailor. I want the leather worker. Huntsman, I think. Yeah, huntsman. There you go. You can always change them later, so it's not a big deal. There you go. Okay. Yeah, cook and artificer. So where's the other ones? Artificer. I can't remember where they are. And I can always go back to the, you know, the place up the bank, no, the hub area I was at the beginning. But let's have a look. Let's look on the map. Right. So yeah, artificer and jeweler. Okay, so they're going to be up there by the looks of it. Yeah, there you go. There's artificer. There you go. Right, and last but not least, cook. That gives me food buffs. So basically, artificer gives me like weapon buff type things. Food buffs come from cook. Leather worker gives me armor. Huntsman gives me my weapons. And I think like metal worker is like heavy armor. Where's cook? Where's cook gone? I know there's a cook around here somewhere. Oh, there you go. Cook is to the southeast of me. Right. Yeah, they're all like in like logical areas, which is good. Oh, there you go. Yeah, literally right there. Master Chef. Hello. Please be chef. There you go. That's all 4 done. I'm not going to do it now. It's just one of those... I'm going to do crafting now. I'm just going to do it when I get the chance. But not today. Alright. So in here I have to kill oozes, break containers, and help protesters.
Armor in hand.
So, if you can, I don't know if it will show up on screen, but you can see that it says M5 under that ability. That is mouse 5, which is basically well, the 5th mouse key that I have. It's right by my thumb, which is why I don't mind using it. But even then, occasionally it still aches a little bit. But that's more of a me thing. That's not that's not a fault with the game. Although I do question some of their borderline obsession with jumping puzzles at times, but now that I've got the flying mount, a lot of them are not as much of a problem. And once I unlock the Jade bot, which is something I have access to later, then again it becomes a little bit easier as well. Yeah. The downside is it's going to take me a while to get there. Once I do, it's going to be good. Which is why, like I say, I will probably be doing some off-stream leveling as well to speed things up a bit. Plus also to get the hero points, which help with, well, everything really. Like say, oh no, there's a veteran giant ooze over there. Oh no, what can I do? You know what? Yeah. I have a dragon that can fire fireballs, that's it. Hey look, something else is coming on to help. There you go. Thank you. That person who helped. Everybody wins. Honestly, I think that's something I think more games should factor in, is that, you know, other people who are in the game should just be able to just help you. Like drive by healing, that kind of thing, things like that. Without being forced to be in a group. There you go, see that? There you go, I've got there you go, so I've got 248 points there now, which is going to be helpful. Yeah, and I'm almost at, it's done. It's really good. Let's see, I'm looking for that, that's destroyed. I'm looking for the ooze thingies. Should be around here somewhere. I've only got like, I've got a little while. Oh, there you go, there's one up there. Ooze containers. Right. How am I done for the map? See, I'm at 47% of the map already. Could be doing this story tomorrow, really. See how it goes. I suppose this is, this sort of was, you going around doing the map for the beginning area is basically like you making a name for yourself. You get called up to whatever the adventure decides, depending upon what class you're playing or where you are, and then things begin. And I say there's one of the bosses, and I can't remember which one it is. And remember when we was watching the Godzilla film last week, I said that there's a creature that very much resembles this, not Mechagodzilla, sorry. The empowered Godzilla when it's all purple and everything. Yeah, there's a boss that looks very similar to that in this, but it's that kind of. We won't be meeting for a while. Excuse me. Right. As you can see, I've now unlocked my 7 ability. So, and if you look in the top left corner above my head, you can see the little sword and shield has an indicator, which means it wants my attention. And you take it right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up here, and now I can unlock my training. So this basically is what gives me my abilities. So you have the basic skills, you have the specializations, and then you have the elite specializations. So I'm going to be eventually going for this one here, mechs, and you can only have one active at a time, unfortunately. But you can pick essentially, you know, any two of these or any three of those and one of those, again, depending upon what you've got access to. But I'm going to be eventually going for mechanist because it gives me access to all of these mechanist stuff here. But for now, I'm going to focus on healing, on the turret skills, because they are, in my opinion, probably some of the best items for this build. They're very similar to it. So I have access to a healing turret. I have access to a rifle turret right now and a smoke screen. So as you can see, I'm already starting to get customization abilities. So I'm going to pick rifle turret. And now you can see, there you go. I now have a secondary class skill there. And I can change this build at any time I want to when I'm not in combat. Okay, there you go, boom. And use a professional mechanic skill. Okay. Right. Now there are a few areas that you get to where you can't use like your mounts, unfortunately. Bit strange, but they don't have that many of them later on. But here, for example, I have to assist their research and everything else like that. So, what I am going to do is I am going to go up here. Because I think, if I remember rightly, there we go. It will turn off for a second, but don't worry. And then I just follow this around. It should then... I'm just going to cheese it through here so I can get back into the area where it's working. Oh, you know what actually I'm going to do? Drop a turret. So you can kind of see where I'm going with this. Now, you don't have to pick them up afterwards, but you know the recharge time is a lot better if you do. So this is the downside to the turrets in that, yeah, there's cooldowns. But with the mech will be active basically all the time.
Turret deployed.
Yeah, just hang back. There we go. Pick up my turret. Bosh. Done. Alright. Oops, that. I always forget the amount of times I go past the vistas and I forget to look at them. Right. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to head down here so I can get some more all this. There we go. Oop, no. I think what I'll do is I'll just drop a turret here.
Exemplified Asura Engineer.
Yep. And that turret will automatically fire at anything within range. Which is, as you can imagine, pretty good for a low impact build. I mean, they're not indestructible.
I'm hit.
There you go. So it took a bit of damage. I'll pick it up. And go back out here. And to pick up some more of the gate pieces and cull the local wildlife, which is those marsh thingies there. So, right, so this is where I think I can hand it in. Oh, that one. Is this the person I hand it into? Oh, never mind. Remember who it is I have to hand these into.
Cannot be known.
No. Oh, never mind. There you go. Doesn't matter too much. Now, there is obviously one, I would say, inherent downside to these low impact builds. That one of the reasons why some people don't like using them is they are, for want of a better expression, boring. In that it's the same few attacks each time, doing the same few attacks, same type of attacks, which, you know, for some people can make the game boring. You know, they want, you know, to be able to have like different abilities, you know, adjusted. They want to have, you know, the combat to be exciting, things like that. Very much understand that. I don't mind that though. I prefer when builds are boring in terms of what abilities I have, because then I don't have to worry about, oh, what do I have to press next? Oh, I have to sort of, you know, adjust my hand to be able to press that button and things like that. It makes the game more playable for me, basically. But that's why you have customizable builds, because that way you play the game the way that works well for you. Excuse me. I'm really not a fan where, you know, there's only like one way to play a character, and if you don't play it that way, you are absolutely flipped. So excuse me. It's the hay fever, and the fact that I just shaved earlier made me very itchy. Right. So let's see. Did I get that? I did not. Right. So let's just. Oh, here we go. Yep. Yes, there you go. I like it when games have choices, you know, for builds. Like, again, don't get me wrong, yes, there is going to be optimal ways, you know, the meta for playing a particular character type. Of course there is. But as long as you are doing the best that you can, and it doesn't matter which game you play it as. Okay, sorry. I'm going to do this and I'm going to blow my nose again, because this is really... It's like... It's really making my nose itch. So... I'm going to find a safe spot-ish for the moment. In fact, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to park myself up here. And I should be right back again. So I just took an antihistamine as well, so that should take about 10-15 minutes before I start to feel that. But even just having a good proper blow up my nose has helped. But it's like, oh, it's always the same this time of the year, always the same. Right, so yeah, I've cleared that. Let's go on to the next area. As you can see, well, you should be able to see. Just below me, you can see there's like a green 10. and a white 11. So the 11 is my actual level. The green line is saying that I am being scaled down effectively to level 10. Like, I still have my abilities, but the power of those abilities is what's scaled down, not what I've got. Because otherwise, you know, that's like, look, I'm fighting a mosquito. Yes, it's level 9. So that way the creatures are still a little bit of a threat, but not by a huge amount. And also it helps to know if you're fighting against like veterans and that type of thing. It can be very what's the word I'm looking for? You can't afford to get blasé about things. Alright. Okay. I'm in charge. Capacity and golemcy. Right. I'm not in charge. Oh, there you go. Phew. Yeah, just 4 questions, but it's just like.
Any idea what we'll find inside, boss?
Ooh.
That's why we're exploring it. Now, eyes open, mouths closed, and in we go.
Ooh, do I go and do this event? Yes, I do. Yeah. I had to protect him, apparently. Right. Yeah, these are like events that just like kick off like because someone's done a quest, or because something's been activated, or it's just a world event.
Those Golomites, intact after all these years.
I'm just trying to remember where I got to.
Crystal out.
So,
Capitulate.
there we go. Now, get some experience and nothing else. Now, some of these events have like chains to them as well. So you do one, and there's another one following on straight after it, and another one following on straight after that, and like, oh, like this might be the only chance I have to.
Something more to these golems than is at first obvious.
There you go. Trying to think where this goes, because sometimes it's the only way you can get like certain areas is by doing these quests, and those quests have prerequisites.
Astounding. I think Ula possessed these golems with necromantic energies.
Oh, necromantic golems. Yeah, that's fun. Oh, that's not fun. That's pretty messed up if you think about it. So yeah, they give like sometimes certain rewards or little bits of lore or backgrounds, like as you said, the necromantic golems. Oh no. Again, I'm just trying to remember where I came from, so you know what? I'm just going to do the quest.
That looks
Look
interesting.
out.
Oh, there you go.
It's on the rise.
Trouble inbound.
Let's go with that one. Oh, that's a lot of golems. Oh. Wow, they all self-terminated.
To be fair, those golems were over a century old.
True. Also, some of these prerequisite quests are needed for them to get certain bosses spawn and things like that.
I can't believe it. It's really you.
Did you think death would end my research? It only revealed magical secrets most
Oh yeah, Ghosts are a legit thing here as well.
people would try to steal.
It's not like that, I swear.
My greatest achievements will not fall into your hands. I'll see to that.
There you go. Alright.
Code 46. Project Fall. Combat mode terminated.
Yep. Ooh! Yeah, how dare you yeet me off a freaking balcony, you git. That was rude. That was very rude.
Please, we don't want to fight.
I do.
Oh, it won't be much of a fight. Did you think that was my last line of defense?
Yes.
Engage automated defenses. You will not abscond with my inventions.
Oh, poo.
Grab what you can get. This situation is about to get very complicated.
What should I do now? So I just shot a bug. Right. Oh, okay. Yeah, sometimes there's a little bit of a delay waiting for the next part of the quest because of, you know, NPCs doing things. Oh, there they go. And there's the chest at the end. Yay, reward. Oh, you little shit.
Outstanding work, everyone. Now that the celebration's over, let's start cataloging.
Oh, there you go. See? Now we have...
Be loyal to your crew.
Now... Oh! Oh! Oh, that is very... Okay. Yeah. See, that's like... It's for level 80, but you can see there, that's a big... You know, a big thing to get. Okay, I'm going to get... Oh, I can't use that one. You know what? That's fine. But yeah, you can see that sometimes this is why you want to do these events, even at high levels, because this is the only way you can get certain items. So let's just compact all of that. Let's clear out some room. There you go. These things basically grant me luck, which basically means, you know, to my account, like magic find experience, stuff like that. Right, and there we go. We are we're back here, so I can go back to where I was and return to the exploring. I'm at 56% now. I've already done that one. I believe there is like one of the wikis or the website, so it's what I'm saying about dismounted, where you can find out when the next scheduled events are or how to trigger them off, like with anything really. There you go. See. Now here's kill. Another kill area coming up. Yep, there you go. Alright, do I got anything I can hand in? Okay, sort in the village. Right, alright. So, this is basically me. That's it. That's it. Bring it over here. I'm just doing that. What I also like to do as well is when I see the next level appropriate arms merchant, I need to purchase a couple of little pistols just so I can get like an upgrade to the things I've already got, so things like that. But once I hit level 80, I can just ironically it becomes a little bit easier because all the level drops are the same level effectively. Yeah. Obviously I need to make sure that I'm at least making some damage. These things are like level 10. I'm level 12, but they're still doing me a fair amount of damage because I'm scaled down to level 11. Damn you crap.
You win. I die.
Live, I die. I live again. I just started quoting Mad Max there, which is a great film, but not very appropriate. see it again, all building up there. Nicely nice. Right, so there's a hero challenge here to get more hero points. See, sometimes it's literally just pick up an item, use it. But then you have to actually get to that that position in order to use it. Like it might be guarded by like a veteran or something. Either way, it's like, yeah, you gotta, you know, sometimes just actually just get there. That's the issue. There you go. We'll shoot him as well because why not? Oh, I think there was a couple over here I can get. Yeah, I see him. I see you.
Accelerating.
I see you over there as well, you little shit. That's it. Come towards me. Oh, there's NPCs. There you go. Another heart done. 11 of 16. So I've got 5 more hearts to do. Or quests. Oh.
Invigorating.
So even this build is like, it's very simple. And I'm just getting distracted. Oh! I've got 2 healing abilities there. So yeah, I definitely need to upgrade my pistols, I think. Now trying to go, right. Just... I wonder, can I do that just yet? Not sure if I can. You know what, let's put my rifle there. There we go. So I have a long-range rifle, and I have my pistols, which is basically rough stuff. Actually, look, do I?
Looks new.
No, I want a melee weapon, don't I? I don't have one I can use just yet, I don't think. No, so I'm just going to keep a rifle there for now. Oh, it's a new event. Nope, no, focus on the clear on the map first. Like I say, once the first map is cleared, then I will be starting the story proper. Just okay, so here I have to. There you go. So the pistols are faster, but I believe the rifle does more damage. Find out. Oh, there we go. There's another. I take the panel. Yeah. The rifle definitely feels like it does more damage, but it's a little bit slower. I'm going to try to see if I can get used to using the pistols, because that's primarily what I'm going to be using anyway. So, boom, there we go. Yeah, now that. Right, so let's go to the hero thing again. And training, because I'm working on... Yeah, things. I need to get all of these anyway. So what gadgets gets me... healing stuff, kits gets me, engineering kit. You know what, let's just go with the next one in turrets gets me a thumper turret and then an electrified net. Yeah, let's just go with turrets to begin with. There we go. Right, see, I just helped him. Yeah, I'm thinking pistols work better because they're faster for this one. Even if they don't do as much damage as the rifle does. But I still want to have a melee weapon as a backup. I'm not sure yet. Probably like a mace or something. Or hammer. Something like that. Something that feels like thematically appropriate for like an engineering mechanist to have. Oh god, there's lots of them here. Right, bring it the turret. See, even the turret takes damage after a while. Let's pick it up. So there we go. Right. Okay, so basically anything that's like marked as red to me needs to be shot. Basically, yeah. If red, dead. Yeah. Yeah. If red, dead. Strange how that's used in so many games, like red being the colour of danger and death and things, but I suppose it's because it's related to blood and whatnot. Not every game does that, granted, but you know, it's that kind of how many cultures has the independently has the colour red come to represent danger. Right, okay, so I'm about a third through this heart. I could come back, but I want to, like I say, I want to try and complete the map first. So I do need to keep an eye out for anywhere where I can purchase a better weapons, basically. You're bringing poison, how dare you? You know what, let's deploy a turret. And then get them come towards me. Oh, there you go. Oh, I didn't deploy a turret, I thought I did. It did not like that. Right, let's try putting it on solid ground this time. When I'm allowed to. I suspect that's why it was beeping angrily at me.
Deploying a turret.
Yeah, it seems to prefer that a little bit better. In a way, the turret's basically like a sort of precursor to what we would call, what I would call the the mech anyway. So focusing on turrets might be a good idea. Right, I need to go back this way. Okay, so what I'm looking for, dragonfly hunts. Right, so dragonflies, these inquest gits, deploy turrets. Go to that Mark II golem, because he's being a git. Nice. And you're gone. Alright. Okay, let's do a quick heal. Alright, deploy the turret again, because there's two of the little shits here. Oh, music's gone all dramatic. That's not a good sign. Oh, that's why, because there was loads of them nearby. Right. Oh wow, there was quite a lot of them. Go away. Git. I've already done this one. I went the wrong way. Oops. Oh, I'm stuck. You know what? That's fine. That's fine. I need to go this way. Oh, there's an event nearby, but you know what? I'm gonna go this way because I can. And this is another reason why getting the mountain is such a good thing, because it's now made my travel, even on low level characters, so much faster. Especially when I could just like do little flappy bits there. And that blue bar is basically my flight energy. Oh god, there's a lot going on here, isn't there?
Accelerating.
One last gas.
Right, I'll order you in a minute. NPC, I'm dealing with these little shits first of all. Right. Oh, there's no one there.
Zero tolerance.
You know what? I'm just going to help resurrect you.
Accelerating.
Now, there's no real penalties for failing an event. Even if your character dies, the only real penalty as so... Oh, there you go. I've got an achievement chest. Hey, big chunk of XP. Wow, big chunk of XP there. There we go. Underwater mask, which is nice. But, yeah. I'll say. There's no real penalty for dying. And if you do, it's just like the... You know, a small like gold... Sorry, gold cost? No, gold cost would be expensive. No, maybe a small silver cost to go to the nearest waypoint. That's it. Yeah, you don't lose. There's no like durability. I mean, yeah, you may fail an event, you may not get the high rewards, but there's no actual penalty for dying. I mean, there is a little bit of one if you resurrect in combat, like your effectiveness is a smidgen lower, but it's not. You know, it's not a this is going to stop you from playing the game type thing. It's more like, you know, you've got resurrection fatigue, that type of thing. But again, generally speaking, it's not a problem if your character dies. And if people resurrect you, yeah, that helps as well. There you go. We've got a nice tower there. Right. Okay, so I'm going this way. There you go, just fly up at this. So you see now, I am at 70%. Wow. 10 to 8 already. So yeah, I think what I'll do is tomorrow will be when I actually start the story. Because, like I say, this has gone a lot quicker than I thought it would be.
What a fascinating discovery.
Oh, also, remember we thought about crafting? Yeah, you get experience for doing crafting as well. You get experience for gathering. You get experience for crafting. Pretty good, actually. Right. Let's just drop down here. Whoops. Right. Okay, oh, there's a veteran air elemental up there. Right, I'm going to come closer and deploy the rifle turret. There you go. There you go. If I dunk them up, so you can see the if there's a little arrow thing like that pointing down, that's a condition, and if it's pointing up, it's a buff or, you know, benefit. Now, there you go. I can now commune with this place of power. Boom. There you go. And I've just leveled up. So I am now level 15, which is going to be very helpful. Oh, here we go. Oh, see, I'll get a new pistol now. Right. Chill foe, lightning strike, or I just got to go for lightning pistol. Hell yeah. Give me some of that. Right. So I can now equip that. And I see my skills don't change, but they're now more powerful. And I've now also unlocked something for slot 8. So let's find a reasonably safe spot and see.
This location looks new.
Oh, there you go. Right, so I'm focusing on turrets, so let's go for build a high health thumper turret that damages nearby foes. Oh, that sounds good. Yeah, go for a thumper. I'll try not to summon Shai Hulud. Oh, yeah, that was it. Right, speaking of, yeah, I'm gonna go with turrets, didn't I? Here we go. I can now have a rocket turret. Okay. Oh, do I do an... Oh, do I go for a rocket turret? I think I do. I think I go for a rocket turret. Yep. Nice big boom booms. Right. Okay, let's... Oh, I've still got some more points to spend. Well, I need to go through all of these anyway so I can unlock mechanists, so I'm just gonna spend them as I get them. But, although once I unlock these ones here, once I get to like level 21, I will be focusing on... So if I look at my build again, where is it? So yeah, looking at my build, it will be explosives, which is this speciality. Then followed by firearms, which is the one underneath it, and then mechanist. But obviously, mechanist, I have to be level 80 and unlocked all those things as you can see in the tooltip. So provisionally, what I will probably do is like I say, explosives, firearms, and then I'm thinking maybe inventions, just as a stopgap till I can unlock mechanist, depending how things go. So I'm going to need to do that anyway, so... Right. Here we go. Right, let's just see what my rocket turret's like. Oh, that's great. Oh, I freaking love that. And yes, I can have multiple turrets out at once. Oh, that's... Oh, here we go. See, there you go. Fire a rocket out of your belt. Oh, that sounds good. Right, so here I know I need to deal with these energy distortions. Well, that sounded ominous. Not like that one. So yeah, if I wanted to... Yeah. Yeah, I can have both. I like that. That is really disconcerting, that sound when you get close to it. And then... Not bad. Right. Oh, there's one over there as well. Forgot that one. Oh, go away, you. There you go. Right. Alright, so this is a reasonably simple thing to do. Just go around activating these. There we go. Collect the point of interest that's over here. Right, yes, I need to basically interact with and kill anything. Use your raw if it's red, if you're dead. Oh, go away, you. Go away. Stop it. Stop shooting. There we go. Thank you. That's the heart done. I have 3 more hearts to do, and the map is the map will be partially done. Right, let's just move things along a little bit. There we go. Another waypoint, which is always handy to have. Got 4 more waypoints to go. Now, one feature I do like is that if I have missed one, I can go in here, hover over it, and sometimes, depending upon if I've unlocked the area, it will show, it will flash and say like, yeah, you've got this one left to do. And it will show you roughly where it is, but not always. You have to have uncovered the area first, because obviously you have to be able to see the area on the map first. If you don't know what's there, you don't know what's there. Right. Okay, so here. Yep, so he's going to disappear. I'll go and pick up the waypoint. There you go. That portal thing is basically to the next area. Or a next area, I should say, not the next area. Right, just because this is funny. There we go. I've now leveled that one. You can see, you know, imagine the mech is basically a portable version of these turrets. And then you can see why I want to do it. And again, the mech itself can be sort of customized as well as part of the skill tree. Very helpful.
Armor enhanced.
Right. Let's go over here. Let's drop one turret. Let's drop it here.
Exemplifying excellent engineering.
There we go. Obviously, one major downside to a turret. Fixed positions. You know what? A rocket will come in very handy right about now, considering that's a big boy. That's a Mark IV mobile bomb. I don't like the sound of that. Oh, seeing that rocket go up into the end and land was pretty sweet. Right. There we go.
Getting healthy.
There you go. Ooh, that was difficult. Okay, now I need to equip. I think I should equip that in the offhand. There you go. So I've still got the pistols.
Off if you earned it. A new land to explore.
Yeah, they'll say little things every now and then, depending upon what you're doing. Yeah, I always want to try and get to the habit of picking my turret up because they recharge faster than. Although I imagine this would be quite fun if I just drop a turret here. And just seeing it lob a rocket. Yeah. See how effective these turrets are. And they're not bad. I mean, yeah, see that. Took a lot of damage though, so. It helps. Oh, got a new item. What's that? That's light armor. Let's just deposit that. Alright, let's get rid of what I don't need. So one of those can go. One of those, one of those, one of those, one of those, one of those. There's those. I don't use shields on this build. They're very good for like guardian types though. Oh, I've just leveled up again. Sweet. Okay. What level am I now? I generally want condition damage, don't I? So let's go with power for now. That'll help with that, I think. What's that? Level 17. Oh, I don't have a pauldron, so let's equip that. There you go. Bish bash bosh. See? Slowly powering up. Alright, let's help you. There we go. I was trying to not to have both of my weapons really close together because otherwise that can cause problems, as you imagine. That's it. That's you done. Not too bad. Oh, okay. Oh, yes, another hero challenge coming up there. You can see the little indicator. Oh dear, that can go well for them. Let's resurrect you. It runs off. There you go.
Sensors detect presence of unknown life forms. Scanning. Number 1516.
Vacate these premises.
Press red button.
Inquest tactical tutorial initiated. Prepare to be taken.
Getting help. How'd that be? Excruciating?
Oh, no, I'm targeting wrong. Oh. Yep. So the hero challenges are a challenge, but they're not difficult. They're just challenging. There you go. See, I've now got another hero point to use.
100%. Pass.
So, all that now. See, look, 83%. Oh, got a dagger. And the weapons do feel different as well. Like, obviously, you know, because of the skills that you unlock. Nice. Oh, I don't need to do that. I can just move. Oh, I did not look. Wow, that was brutal. Right, get out of here. No, run away. Run away. You know what? Yes, I will take the transfer to a map bonus. Okay. An equipment item doesn't have stats selected. Right, I will do that in a second. Let's find me. You know what? Let's find a nice safe spot. Again, safe-ish spot. Okay, that's probably one of the new items I just picked up.
Invigorate.
I went to this battle's over and I've done this. There you go. Alright. Oh, yeah, I can't see doing. There you go. Right, so let's just yeah, you know what? Okay, so look at my gear. So it doesn't have anything there, it doesn't have a stat block there. There. Oh, there you go, double tick to select stats. Right, so I am going with what's it? The stat was called the Viper stats because they give bonuses to basically what's the one I'm looking for? Condition. So, but although I don't have access to it right now, I'm just going to go with Ravaging because it gives condition damage. So it's the next best thing. It'll do for now. Now, you don't really need to worry too much about your stats and what you pick when you're leveling. Once you hit level 80, which is it's a bit strange that that's the cap, but you know, I'm not gonna moan. It's one of those things. But once you hit the level cap, that's when the game properly begins. Because that's when you start to get. That's where you can start to get the good gear. That's where you can start to get the good skills. That's where you can start to do pretty much everything. But if you've never played the game before, even if you get like the level boost from getting one of the expansions or something, save that for a future character. Don't use it on your main if you've never played it before.
Oh, I can't wait to explore this place.
This will teach you how to play this character. And
Never felt better.
there you go. There's a lot of them going around here, and there's a reason why I'm doing this. Is because there's a hero point thing that I need to get right over there. So let's let's deploy.
Exemplifying excellent engineering.
There you go. So that makes things a little bit easier for me.
Armor enhanced.
Not by a huge amount, but it adds up. There you go. Pick my turret up again. Always pick the turrets up. Well, not always, but I will aim to always pick them up. I know I'm going to forget. Like, again, it's not a major issue if you miss one or two, but you generally don't want to do it unless you absolutely have to. Like, this is a difficult one. I can remember this, so there you go. There we go. I can now do that.
Armor enhanced.
Right, yeah, see that one of my turrets just got destroyed already. Well, both of them have been destroyed. Ah, crap, I targeted the wrong one. Damn it. Oh, wow, that was a handy level up. Okay, well, we've got one of those, so it doesn't really matter. See, I am now level 18, which is nice. Alright, yes, I don't... there you go. Ah, so someone's around here.
Synergy is beautiful.
Alright, so this is where I've got to do a bit of poking around. Right, it's strange there's a polar bear there, but you know. Now this I know from experience is an area where there's a world boss that can spawn. But you'll tell this event is about to happen, especially like a big one, because there'll be a lot of people here. Like a ridiculous amount of people if it's a world boss. So
Turret deployed.
This is generally the sort of thing like if you see a crowd and you're not sure what to do, or you're not in a rush for something, follow. You'll probably have some fun. There you go. Resurrect one of the crew. And we'll get about a third. Oh, I see that new event nearby. Yep, it's beginning. Yeah. We'll try not to have it in the same. That's it, come over here. Follow me. Follow me. There you go. That's right. Go towards my turrets. There you go, good. Abomination. Yeah, that's where one of the boss can spawn. Kind of see there's a flat, a nice big empty space there. You can see it. Okay, let's resurrect you. Yeah, this is all the first map, by the way. Well, second if you include, you know, the first one was technically the tutorial, but yeah, this is the first base map. And there's quite a few of them if you factor in all the expansions, you know, the other area. The game is surprisingly big in terms of area. Like, I didn't realise just how big it is. I think the only game MMO I've played that's probably bigger is maybe the Lord of the Rings. Although Final Fantasy XIV is getting close. In fact, yeah. So yes, I have reinstalled Final Fantasy XIV. I'm not sure though if I'm going to be restreaming it. Not because the game's bad. In fact, far from it. I freaking love the game, otherwise I wouldn't have reinstalled it. But it's more the fact that it didn't always play along too well with OBS. Because they were both taking up a big chunk of resources. Like, the game runs absolutely brilliantly on its own. Like, when I'm not streaming, works oh god, look at the size of that fecker. But with OBS, yeah, they don't get on. There we go. Yeah, as I say, it's not a end-all thing, but it's more a case of I'm going to have a look into if I am going to stream that again at some point. I don't know if I will, but I might do like a test stream of it or something, just to see. Yeah, I don't want to commit to things and, you know, it just be unplayable, because I can remember. I think that might have been on the old computer as well. So That's the other thing. It may have been on the old machine. So I'm willing to give it a try, but I don't know when. If I do, it will probably just be like a one-off, and if it works, then I may just do like a whole thing of like, you know, do Guild Wars on, you know, for a couple of days, and then, you know, Final Fantasy for a couple of days, sort of thing. You know, that sort of logic. But again, this is me just spitballing, just, you know, seeing how things are from that. I've learned that at this point in time, it's a good idea if I don't 100% commit to something that I'm not 100% sure on. But, like I say, it is possible. And I have been playing it a little bit off stream, and obviously because I had to reinstall everything, but all by heck. All by heck am I enjoying playing it again. Right. Because I also know that different drivers can affect how OBS works. Different, what do you call it? Settings can cause it as well, so... yeah, it's like I say, it's one of those... oh, no, oh, God! Oh, bloody hell, yeah, I got... yeah.
Pain everywhere.
Pain. Oh, that was close. Oh, that was close. Right, okay, I need to be very careful with these areas, right. If I get turned into a creature, that's going to cause me problems. Right, let's find one of you. Let's see what he does. Yeah. There you go. That's a little bit more how I wanted it. So if I get turned into a thingy, stay away.
What are we doing here?
Right.
Gassing those tunnels, not making friends with those
Right. Grab the... oh, no, I see you. You little shit. You know what I'm going to do? Before I pick up this Celtic material, I'm going to lay down a turret. Right, let's go over, let's say, here. Here. There we go. Oh, I can pick it up as a rabbit, apparently. Oh, that's interesting to know. Okay, we'll have a Celtic item here. Again, let's just drop a normal turret. And there you go. I'm going to say nice and easy because that would be a wrong choice of words, but it's then lay down the turret there. You know what? There's a Celtic material thing here, so let's pick that up. Alright. We have a rocket turret. There you go. Alright, that's the hearts done. I have no more hearts to do on this map. I think this is like the... yeah, that's the waypoint done, so I'm at 97%. Yep. Now, it's not guaranteed, but if I do manage to get a key from the reward chest, then that'll be very, very nice. If I don't, then fair enough. But if I do, great success. Okay, let's compact, send all this gunk to the thingy, and get right. So yeah, I'm getting close to the end of this map run. So what I will do is I will end the stream at the spot just before I can start the quest, and then tomorrow tomorrow we'll begin the story properly. But yeah, this has just been like a training, showing the game off type thing. And I'll probably be like, I should be like level 19 very soon. Oh, here we go. Here's the end. This thing's level 13. So even scaled down, I'm still... There we go. Here's a double rocket turret. Oh, I'm going to have so much fun with these turrets. This is disturbing how much fun I'm going to have with all of these. Boom, there you go. And you can see there, because I've completed the map, I now get the reward chest. And I'm now 4% of the world map done. So, I need to head towards where... join my crew to compete for the SNAF prize. Right, okay. So, looking at that, I need to go all the way over here. See there? That's where it is. So the nearest one I think is... It could be there, but you know what? I'm going to go there just because. See, and it costs 24 copper to teleport. That actually worked out quite nicely. There we go. I've leveled up again. There you go, some hero points. Oh, I've got a new thing, so let's just do this now. Can't do anything for turrets. Was it kits or was it gadgets? Let's go with gadgets actually today. Hello, cat. Oh, throw mines. Throw mines, very good. I've used that before. So I'm gonna... Oh, I haven't got that yet. Damn it. I could have rocket packs. I could have that. Let's have a look to see what I've got unlocked. No, you know what? I'm gonna stick with the turrets. I'm gonna go with Thumper because that sounds amusing. Right, let's see what I've got in this chest. Hopefully I get a key. That's it. There's about a 30% chance if you get one. Okay, not today. That's fine. That's okay. It's not absolutely guaranteed. Also, the items you get aren't horrible. They're just... It's basically like a lucky loot chest sort of thing. Right. So, you can see on the minimap, there's what looks like the green star, which is like there. So now I've cleared this map out. I can travel around it. And you can tell where it's like the quest is going to begin because there'll be like a little glowy green star thing floating in the map area. So you know this is where it begins. Where is it? It should be around here somewhere. Up there you go. I can see it just hovering up there. You can see it. Basically that there. And a little circle on the ground with the green glowing star above it. That is where your instant quest is. And that's the solo part of it. And that is basically where I think I'm going to end things for today. I mean, he's my little character there. So when I go there, it'll ask, do you want to continue the story? And bosh, we will go from there. So that's me done for tonight. I will be back with this tomorrow. And like I say, I will be playing this for the foreseeable future. But if I can get Final Fantasy XIV working to a level that I am okay with it, then I'm probably going to be splitting between the two, maybe a little bit. And we'll see how it goes. I will probably at the very least do a test stream, and then what I might do is play this to the end of one story block, top over the Final Fantasy XIV for a little bit, and then sort of rotate between them, that kind of thing. But for now, that's in the future. I have a cat who wants to get very cuddly, so she's telling me she wants to go to bed, and by bed I mean sit on the chair. So I'll say goodnight. And thank you to everybody for the birthday wishes as well. So I will see you tomorrow, hopefully. Bye bye.